Saudi Arabia as a tourist from Kenya? Yes, and today I'm going to be breaking it down for you why I decided to visit Saudi Arabia as an African girl, Black African girl from Kenya. And this is a question that somebody asked me on a travel Facebook group of which I am a member, Wanderlust Diaries. I had posted that I was going to be in Saudi, and I posted one of the dresses that I was going to be wearing in Saudi, and somebody came to the comment section and they was like, I genuinely want to know why Saudi Arabia. Today I'm going to be giving you the real reason I decided to pack my bags and explore the kingdom. So it is currently quarter to 8 o'clock. I am in my hotel room at Bahrain International Airport, and I need to catch a flight at 9 o'clock. But I thought, let me share this video. If you haven't watched that video where I give you a tour of this beautiful room at the airport, you want to check out here or here. I'm going to leave a link. Anywho, moving on. So listen, Saudi Arabia has been on my radar for the longest time. And if you're new here, I am currently on a mission to visit all the 193 UN recognized countries in the world. So obviously, Saudi Arabia being one of them. This is something that I have always had on my radar. But like many of you, I have also had so many questions. Is it safe there for me as a Black woman? I'm going by all the stories I have had of all the house girl stories on the media. Will I even enjoy being in Saudi Arabia? What can women even do there? Will I feel welcome as a Black African woman? And let me be honest, I didn't grow up dreaming of Saudi Arabia as a holiday destination. But things have actually changed, having just gotten back from the kingdom yesterday. The country has really surprised me positively, and the kingdom of Saudi Arabia opened its doors to tourists in 2019, and I have been curious to see this shift with my own eyes. But of course, COVID happened, and then it just wasn't possible back then. So one of the things I have come to learn on this travel journey is to stop playing safe when it comes to destinations. And there's a big world out there beyond Europe, the US, or Bali. And when Saudi Arabia launched its tourist visa for different countries, I was like, wait, what? I am definitely jumping onto this bandwagon. And the other thing, I didn't want to form opinions from the news or social media. I wanted to go see for myself, because I always am that one person who, when I can, I would rather talk from a place of a lived experience, especially when I have got nothing to lose, like going to visit Saudi Arabia. So as a Kenyan woman, especially as a Black African woman, I also wanted to show up in spaces where people like me are least expected as tourists. So in Saudi Arabia, usually when they see a Black woman or a Black person, most people immediately think you are there on a work visa. And people were obviously shocked, like, so why are you here? Are you here for work? I'm like, no, I am on vacation, including at the immigration. When I was applying for my visa on arrival, but best experience ever, smoothest visa on arrival process. The whole thing took less than 5 minutes total. So you guys traveling solo or with friends as a Black woman is a statement. And just like other people, we deserve the softness, we deserve the culture, we deserve the exploration, we deserve everything, including in Saudi Arabia. Another reason I genuinely wanted to visit Saudi Arabia was to experience the culture of Saudi. Here we are talking about the architecture, the food, the roads, the people, the weather, the vibes, and of course the hospitality, which I had had so much on the internet from different vloggers, especially those from the West. I think I only saw one video from a Black American lady. And just the modesty culture, it intrigued me, and this is something that I have fallen hard for. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more modesty, especially now that I put me to abayas. And I didn't want to rely on stereotypes or outdated opinions of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I wanted to go and learn, to see, to taste, to walk the streets of Saudi for myself and be in a position to tell my own story, talk about my own lived experience after being in Saudi Arabia. And of course, let's not forget, most important of all, I am a content creator. And I wanted to show my audience the real Saudi Arabia from the lens of a Kenyan woman, not the CNN version or the Al Jazeera version or the TikTok extremes that are all over our phones. But the version that says, yes, sis, you too can explore the Middle East on your own terms. So far, this trip has challenged me, it has amazed me, and it has just reminded me of one thing, that don't let other people's fears become your boundary. And whenever possible, and especially when you've got nothing to lose, go and have your own lived experience. Some of these places that we are warned about in the media or just by other people, they actually end up being so welcoming. And my friend Grace and we also traveled with that to Saudi Arabia. We actually did an entire video of the things that shocked us most about Saudi Arabia, our first impressions of the kingdom. And you want to watch it here or here. And you actually come to learn that some of these destinations, some of those things that you hesitate about, they actually end up being one of the best travel stories you will ever have. So if you're watching this video and you're wondering if you too can travel boldly to a country like the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let this be your confirmation. Yeah, the fact that you're watching me right now, yes, you can. You love it, and yes, your passport can take you there. I had a UK visa on my passport, still valid, and I've traveled to the UK with it previously, and that's how I was able to apply for a Saudi Arabia visit visa on arrival. But if you're Kenyan, you can go to the Saudi embassy in Nairobi. It takes between 4 to 6 weeks for your visa to come out. So I would highly encourage you to give it a try. Give Saudi Arabia a shot, because I'm definitely going back. I was only able to visit Jeddah and Medina, but I am definitely going back to visit Riyadh and explore the other parts of the kingdom. So let me know in the comment section below, would you ever consider Saudi Arabia as a tourist destination for you? What questions do you have about my experience? I'm here, and I'll keep posting the Saudi Arabia travel vlog series. You want to keep it locked here so that you do not miss out. So make sure to like, share, subscribe for more stories like this one. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. I need to catch my flight. Bye.